Good Midwest morning, everyone. This is Nicole. Your mobile blog is for toctown.com. And as usual, I have more tips, tools, and artisan admin techniques for you on day 6 of this winter workshop. Well, it's almost spring, and I have a few simple recommendations in order to just add a specific color or just a specific theme for your traveler's notebooks as well as your TNs and calendars for this winter workshop. And of course, this is just going to be a short introduction, not more than 10 minutes for IGTV, and wanted to show you some of the ways I went ahead and just prepped my note pages in the back of the Hobonichi, the weeks, as well as I have my notes for the winter workshop as far as Patreon is concerned. Of course, if you have any more questions about that, feel free to DM me or just leave a simple question in the comment section below. But just to let you know, I wanted to add a pin loop, and I picked this one up from Jet Pens, and it happens to be metallic, not only just a pink cute color, but I can also fit that pilot bottle to pen. Um, the bigger the shape, it's not really going to be an issue. So technically, because it's a hard cover, you need a thinner cover as opposed to like a thicker, the Speckle Fawn TNA6. It probably couldn't fit over that one. But every time I need a pen, I will switch this one out for a blue one. But I can park it right there on the cover and leave it on my desk. Anytime I need to write down a note, schedule an online appointment, or even schedule some time in to do a writing and creative content session with another small business owner, then I simply have to grab the book. The pen is right there, and I don't have to say, "Where is my pen?" as I usually do. And I have from the 15th through the 22nd already free. This is the Hobonichi weeks. It's the regular, not the mega. And I picked this up late in the season. So, what I'm going to be doing is going back through the other weeks and sharing with you how I plan out some evergreen content. So, stay tuned for that and always subscribe if you have more interest in seeing more tips and tools. And I shared this already with the channel, and this is my B6 Stayology, which, as you saw, this is the other pin loop, and I just think it's super cute because not only do I have an ability to grab, like, I only picked up two, but I can always pick up another set and write down all of the information that I need, not only for this video, but also for the future podcast that's coming up for the weekend. So, just as I mentioned before, I do have a Patreon account, which is patreon.com/TOC Town. And there I have more news as it's related to being a specific artisan and an administrator. And I really dive deep into being an executive as well as an administrator and sharing with you my best tips, tools, and techniques that I use in order to organize all of my content. Now, mind you, this is the Moleskin, which I also have the Evernote version. And like I mentioned before, it's a simple journal, which I just had washi tape on it, but when I took it off, the adhesive portion, made a mark on it. And just to share with you the pen loop that I picked up from Jet Pen, I wanted to add, a simple pop of color to it. I had to use the cardstock that came with the pen holder in order to give a little bit more support to the back of the cover, since this one is more, cardstock as opposed to the hardcover on the Hobonichi Weeks. So all I do is just slip it on, and anytime, once again, and when I need any type of pen or even a pencil that's thicker than the average pen or pencil then I can just slip this on the cover and be ready to write all of my scratch notes, everything that I want to get out of my head and onto paper. And as you see right there, even if I want to leave a specific, like that's my Pinterest, the boards that I have on Pinterest, all of the categories, yes, I get that deep into making sure that all of my information is at least cataloged. That way I don't start repeating, information from social media, one platform to another. And I always remember, oh yeah, visually I can know like what kind of pins do I post on Pinterest, which of course I'll go into more details at a later date during this winter workshop. So as I slip this pin holder on and share with you the information that I'm going to be showing in my Patreon account, there are going to be more articles dedicated to working online as well as on site. So I really encourage you to at least check it out, see which level may be appropriate for you. Maybe you just might want to know how to video blog and arrange your social media, or you might want to know how to do podcasts, which I've been at this for at least 4 solid years. And actually, this year I'm looking into being more professional and not just taking it as a hobby, but taking it to another level. So I look forward to sharing a lot of what I discover and develop through my journals as well as my writing techniques. Okay, so next up, I have for you some of the recommended reading that you may want to pick up during the spring and the summer season. These books, I've featured some of them already on my channel, but you know what? With all of the changes that are going on in social media, of course, I'll list the link down below if you want to specifically just pick up four. I may show you one more video, one more book in addition to the ones that I have listed here. And pretty much all of the books have to do with not only arranging your social media, but also addressing your spirit as well as your mental health. A lot of us during 2019 transitioning into 2020 have gone through an immense amount of changes. And pretty much for January, I found myself finding a great devotional. It was from January 11th through the 31st, and it was by an author. Oh my goodness, her name is slipping right here, Deborah C. Anthony, and she has a Facebook page where she goes through all of the her chapter outlines from day 1 all the way through day 21. The book is just the perfect size for journaling and as well as digging in deeper to biblical truth and applying it to my life. So if you haven't done a devotional at all, I do recommend this one as well as another one that I did in 2019. So I have more physical books to share with you on this channel. So I'm just so excited that you decided to subscribe. And of course, if you need more tips, tools, and artisan admin techniques specifically related to being a Christian woman, as well as being on social media, I'll be glad to send my assistance your way. Alrighty, that's all that I have for you today. If you want to go more into detail, I will have a 30-minute YouTube channel detailing my work in all of these books and journals. Until we meet online or face to face, be blessed.